Nimesema nusu. Yeah. Zinakuna network. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments, positive, negative, always welcome. Kindly let me know if you can see me clearly, if you can hear me clearly from my side before I do some other settings. Asanteni sana for dropping by. Kindly let me know before I greet you. I might be greeting, but I might not be seen or heard. So kindly let me know if I am on. Okay. Kindly let me know if inaruka. Guys, kindly let me know. Kindly let me know before we move on. Okay. Kindly let me know if you can hear me. Kindly let me know if you can see me clearly. Am I clear from your side? Hello, somebody in the house? Hakuna mtu ananiongelesha huko. Okay, Kung Fu Fanta says I can see and hear clearly. Okay. Anyone else? Proud and clear or loud and clear? Elaine Turner said proudly clear. Okay. Loud and clear from Cecilia. Loud and clear from Elaine. Okay, loud and clear from Ransford Fiti. Okay. So netigo inasumbua wapi? Watu wanasikia vizuri. Okay, Caroline says loud and clear. Okay, sawa, soul sister. All right. So, hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments. Someone told me that I should be putting this mic in between my breasts like this. Keyboard reactors, you are cruel. You can be cruel. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments, positive, negative, always welcome. Your opinion counts. Your opinion matters. You are so much entitled to give your opinion, okay? It doesn't matter how positive, negative, it's your opinion. That's what you think is right, right? Okay, yalla, put it down there. It is a free space where we react on the things that have been put out here publicly, definitely on the videos that we all see here, because that's what we're coming out to react on right now. Whether positively or negatively, that's not even the issue. Whether we are agreeing or not agreeing, that's not even the issue. Like whether we are criticizing or analyzing, we're just reacting. Feel free. Okay, keyboard reactors in the house. If you are new here and you want to join the keyboard reactor, the space is free. See the live chat, how it's moving very fast. Fast. Hello, my sisters and brothers. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new member in the house, Michelle Jennings. Thank you so much for joining our A.M Qarol squad, actually. Yes, it is a squad. Asante sana. Kung Fu Fanta is also in the house. Eva Miller in the house. Miss Fina in the house. Colin in the house. Vimwelu, my sister from another mother, ndani ya nyumba. Grace in the house. Karo pia ndani ya nyumba. Baba John. Not Baba John. This is Bajan Boy. Greetings. Greetings, 6 a.m. Okay, yella. Thank you. Errol Campbell is also in the house. Nikki with a CKY is in the house. Asante sana for coming through. I really appreciate your love and support big time. Judith is also in the house. Mary Mo in the house as well. I can see Rehema Kibwana over there. I see Soul Sister, my sister from another mother, ndani ya nyumba kama kawa kama dawa. I can see Nikki with a double K as well in the house. Asante sana for coming through. I really appreciate your love big time. Cecilia Hubbard, the head girl, plus the headmistress, plus the principal. Hold my Panadols very well. Asante sana Bako Pamela. You know, the other day I was just thinking, like, this Cecilia Hubbard, like the way I always joke with you. If I see you in person, will I really joke with you? I don't know. Or I'll shy away, or maybe I will run away. I don't know. I don't want to imagine. Cecilia, hold on. Joe O is also in the house. Joe, how are you doing? Bako Pamela also ndani ya nyumba. Thank you so much for coming through. Elaine Turner inside the house. Don't mind me. Sometimes we overthink. We are allowed, you know. We are the people who are aging gracefully and bitterly with our Wi-Fi's on top of our heads. What do you think? Site excellent. Thank you so much, Elaine. I can see people are dropping in like it's hot, My sister Lucy ndani ya nyumba, asante sana for joining us. I really appreciate your love and support big time. Who am I leaving behind? OMG. Where am I leaving behind? Precious Life, I see you over there. Mary Mo, yeah, I hate seeing you. Precious Life is also in the house. Ooh. Faithful to Yeshua. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming through. Nixon Beresha has also joined us. Asante sana. Auto 718 ndani ya nyumba. Onella is, how was your birthday and where is my piece of cake? I can't be singing like this and you people, you're eating cakes alone. Eva Miller says listening while driving carefully. All right. Drive carefully. Be safe. Okay. Thank you so much. Just do that for me also. Tessa is also in the house. What are you tessering? Thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate you, Tessa. Tina Abuneri is also in the house. Thank you so much. I can see new people also joining us. Jackie Cameron is also in the house. Asante sana for coming through. Grandma Frida in the house. Karibu sana Kuhu in the house. I had another Kuhu over here. Where did she go? I'll have to contact her and know how she's doing. I had another Kuhu from the US and now I can't see her. It's been some time. Where is she? I'll be writing her tonight to know how she's doing. OMG. Okay. Onella said she saved some cake for me. Let's see how it will go. All right. I'll be waiting. Saliva in my. Hey, Andrew Senior, how are you doing? Andrew Senior says hi to our guests. Hi to our moderators. MQ, KF, and the rest. Okay. I can see almost everyone is here, guys. Asanteni sana for your love and support, big time. If I missed your name, maybe just because I was scrolling so fast, because the live chat is moving so fast, kindly forgive me. Sio kupenda kwangu. Sawa sawa. Swahili speakers in the house. I'm really scrolling so fast. Yeah. So time is not on our side. 10 minutes is over with our shout out thing. So we need to get down to the real business over here. Hey, this thing is not staying in the middle of my breasts. Someone wrote me on Instagram. Qarol, when you are doing your live, make sure that your mic is always in the middle of your breast. I was like, I won't show anyone this message. I will not show anyone. So I'm trying my best to make sure that this thing is in the middle of my breast. In fact, he was a man. I don't know how he calls himself over here. Anyway, thank you so much for your compliment. He said, A.M Qarol, we love you so much, but please kindly make sure when you are reacting, make sure that that mic is in the middle of your beautiful breast. I was like, hey, how did you know they are beautiful? You guys, you're wicked. Like, seriously, wicked. Anyway, forget about it. Cecilia. No noodles. And Lucy now is asking why in the middle. Hey, entertainment is not easy. You have to do what your people ask you to do, because every time they're looking at you, you don't know the best part that they're looking at. Some are looking in the middle of and the other ones are looking at the facial part. Others are looking at the ears. Others are looking at the hair. Others are looking at the lips. Yeah. You guys are just something else. Hey, leave me alone, I beg. I'm too edgy for that shit. I don't even know where to start from. So yesterday, so the story that I wanted to come with today, Kung Fu Fanta. All right, you do your thing. I mean, I don't know where you're going to put yours. I can't really tell, obviously. All right, so yesterday, guys, I wanted to come up with a video that has been already distracted. Priska Sagati has come up with a video on her live telling people that she has come through for the boys from grandma's place, that they have made peace, they've asked for forgiveness, so good for you. Okay, so good for you. I mean, okay, precious life. I hear you. I hear you. I don't want to get there, because that man can breathe fire on anyone. So let me not get there, because when he comes for me, he'll be breathing good fire. You wait, you will see. You know, he once told people some things about me, so I don't want to talk about that man. Yeah. A.M Qarol, you are sick and you will never get married in your life. I was like, I will never get married in my life. A.M Qarol. Priska Sagati has come out, putting all these boys together, and now that's rubbed off the story that I wanted to come up with. So yesterday, the boy did a video insulting JT so much, and also calling out reactors that, oh, we are stupid, we shouldn't be talking about him. I mean, he's only for Team Marwa. Like, when we come out to advise him on a few things, he feels like, oh my God, you know, Marwa comes for him like, oh, are you supporting those reactors or what? Or maybe Marwa was like, if you allow those reactors to be praising you, then you won't be part of my team. So he decided to come out yesterday and decide just to insult. And so people are like, yo, boy, you're becoming too greedy, you know? In the same live, he was even refusing to put Priska and the rest of the guys who are asking him to be moderators and, you know, because JT was all over that place. JT JT was all over. It's like, yo, I'm just owning you, yo, and I'm like, yo, JT, chill. You are a reactor, a negative for that matter. Chill. Leave Mura people to do their own thing. Okay, sometimes I feel because, JT comes from the same people. He understands them. He knows them. So maybe he wants to reach out. But again, when you find yourself on this other side of reactors, negative reactors for that matter, you chill here. You chill here and you keep quiet and you just watch them do their thing. You understand? It's not easy also. So the boy came out yesterday yapping a lot. He said, oh my God, me also, I used to steal. The life that I used to live was a very hard life, and I used to steal also. I used to steal people's things, and I had a baby, and now you people, you are coming here to tell me that, oh, I should do what? I should shut up. I'm not going to do that. Me, I used to be a thief. And I'm like, oh, this another Brian. Real and reality. Real and reality, bro. Let me bring him here. I couldn't miss to do this one. I know. What's up? Let me bring this boy here so that we can listen to him a little bit before he disappears. So that, guys, these receipts, we always keep them here so that when it comes to those days when they'll be like, oh, we are collecting receipts, we should have also collected our own receipts. Like, this is Marwa's boy coming out to insult people before you get to the real tingo. Yeah?
That is all about it. Imagine, it was reached at a point that I used to go to school by stealing. I just go for me to get a chance to stay in class.
It reached a time when I used to do stealing. I used to steal. So in short, guys, let's not be shocked by Brian stealing, Brian being ashamed, Brian this. It looks like it's a norm. Most of these boys back in that village, they're so much used to this stealing thing. Understand? Even David Jr. also stole something from Marwa. Did you get that story? They took him to court, or not to court actually, in jail direct without going through the court. They all steal, these boys, they all steal. So after the stealing, he's like, guys, since Brian was also stealing, and I'm telling you that me too, I used to steal, why can't you start sending money to me? Because, guys, I need money. Start sending the money immediately.
Going on. And for me, guys, I've already started my project because many people say that they will support me when I start mine. And I want to make you clear that I have already started. Say congratulations to me, guys.
Do you know how to say congratulations to someone that has started a project? Me, guys, I used to steal so that I could go to school. Now, since I used to steal, I used to be a thief, but we're not sure if you're still a thief or not. But now, since you have started your project, you've been actually donating money to a boy who was a thief before. Me too, I used to steal. So can you say congratulations to me? Can you say congratulations to me? I used to steal. Now I've started my project. Now I want you to send the money. Where's the money? Where's the money? Where's the money? Guys, you need to bring the money. I used to steal. I'm a thief.
What is really, really going on? And for me, guys, I've already started my project because many people say that they will support me when I start mine. And I want to make you clear that I have already started. Say congratulations to me, guys.
Hey, guys, this boy has been learning so well. So where have you been learning all this, bro? Little brother, what did you learn and where did you learn all this that you're bringing out here? Because he needs to explain to us where he's been learning all these tactics. How did you come about with this one?
is what I have learned from Marwa, what Marwa advised me, and what subject I learned from Marwa. I don't want to go against his team.
Period. So this is where you've been learning. You're a good student. This is how we always do our reaction. We just pick your words. As you are pulling them outside, we will be arranging them for you. And then you come and say, those reactors, you guys, you are just lying. How can I be lying with your own words? How can I be lying with your own words? You've started already to tell us, guys, I used to steal. And then again, you came out to say, oh, I've started a project. Congratulate me. Do you know how to congratulate? Send money. And then again, you're coming to tell us that what? Who taught you all this? This boy should go back and tell us exactly who taught him all this.
I've learned from Marwa, what Marwa advised me, and what subject I learned from Marwa. I don't want to go against his team.
Manipulating the environment. Did you learn that one? The Nyabohanze telenovela can never finish. Guys, did you hear that? I might not repeat this, but this is what exactly this boy was telling us. And now he has to go and target the mothers, the grandmothers. You know, guys, I've been aging, but now I'm afraid because this aging, it comes with a different package. If aging like this is going to get me manipulated with these young boys, I want to remain 33 forever. What is this?
With my project. For the people that have already started to support me, I'm really appreciating you, like my father from USA, Mr. Jose Henry, Jose Tour Travelers. May God bless you guys. I'm asking you people to go there and support him by subscribing, by watching his video, by liking his video. And my mom Sandra also, I'm with you. You are my mother since we started this journey, and I'm really
Am I muted? Am I muted? Am I muted? No, I'm not. Anyway, sorry for that. So anyway, I wanted to do all that yesterday, but I got stuck somewhere. But now I'm back. And that is some of the receipts. Those are some of the receipts that I really never wanted to miss out when this boy came out and he was like, yo, my mothers and my fathers. I used to also steal. I'm also a thief. You've been supporting a thief somewhere. My project is here also. Come and support me. What is this? Haven't you seen what I've learned from Marwa? I've learned from the boy spilling beans. Marwa, come and see your student. Come and see your student, guys. Let's get to the topic of the day. Hish! Orphanage scam from Nyabohanze village. Marwa and Gitiriba on the run after collecting orphanage donations. I was sitting here enjoying my movies on Netflix yesterday. I was like, yay, today I'm not Netflixing from Nyabohanze. I want to chill. And then reactors are calling me out like, yeah. Qarol, check this. Qarol, check that. I'm like, yo, bro, I can't rest. What is this? It's a weekend, for God's sake. So Gitiriba has pulled out from helping the Mama Esther, the owner of that orphanage, Noah's Boat orphanage. And people are asking him, how much did you collect? And the man is not saying how much he collected. Oh my God, what is this? What is this? Accountability, guys. What happened to accountability with this Nyabohanze boys? Like, really, like, I don't want to be tribalistic, but they're pushing me there. Like, what happened? No one can come out even for once to give us a receipt for anything. Gitiriba, people were sent by Marwa himself to send all the money to Gitiriba. The moment that bag was full, Gitiriba jumped out from the window. Yella, he left. And some of you are asking, Fake Ray. Some of you are asking, like, yo, Gitiriba, how much did you collect? The bag was full. The bag was full. Can't you see, guys? These people also lost some money to some scammers. 95,000 shillings. You think it's a joke? That money has to be returned. ASAP. Lisa K, I see you in the house. Chai is asking me, what accountability amongst thieves? Now we want today we want to know who the real thief is. Because when we talk about accountability, they should also come out and look at what we call accountability. The same lady that they're jumping and giving us stories about has come out with receipts, guys. Yeah. I've been looking at those receipts and I'm like, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Because the money that was collected, actually, it was Mura's idea. It was Mura's project. It was Mura's business. So I'm not going to talk about that. Let them they've done that more than 100 times on these streets, you know. They always pick people's money and they disappear with that. Who doesn't know that? Where is the money that was supposed to be given to the house manager, to the late house manager's children? Sejo and the brother, come out and tell us if you people received the money, because from what I know, the money was never, the money was never released. It is well. Let me go back to this lady, because the receipts I've seen here, I'm like, really? What is this? But before we get to that lady, I'm going back to the other video that was done by Citizen, because I've been listening to the video and I want to get every word one by one. The whole team is running like Safari Rally from that orphanage. Yes, they are running, but someone else has gone back there to bring us the truth. So before we move on, what is this? All right. Where am I? All right. So okay, I think we're there. I want to listen to this before I make my own judgment. Today,
20 million shillings she allegedly...
Wait.
An American citizen, Avis Goodhart, is appealing to the government to intervene and help her recover over 20 million shillings she allegedly donated to an orphanage ran by a Kenyan known as Esther Wamboi. Now, Goodhart believes the money has been misused. She claims that Wamboi, who has been her partner since 2018, has been giving false information on the number of orphans she was supporting, having quoted 148 orphans against the reality of supporting only 18. The matter, which has been reported to police, is headed to court. Wamboi claims Goodhart, who has donated only 7 million shillings to the organization, has assaulted her and wants the organization handed to another group.
Yella. That's the information that I just needed. Our very own Jeff Koinange. Is he retired? I don't watch news nowadays. Anyway, there was this sponsor who came out later and called herself a partner. According to the receipts I've seen, the receipts, I'll be working with the receipts. I'll be only working with the receipts that I have seen with my own eyes, okay? Not from hearsay. I don't want to listen to Gitiriba. I don't want to listen. I heard that Rocio also has come out to give her own story as if now she knows it all, you know? according to the receipts that I've seen from Claude Joseph's video, he went there and the lady poured all the receipts on the table. I'm looking at this whole receipts. I'm like, yo, where did we ever see any receipts? Where did we see any receipts in Nyabohanze apart from this one? I move with it. This, our sponsor here, sponsor turned into partner. She decided, because yes, he had the money, to go, you know, and report this matter and take it to the news. News! National Broadcasting News. Sponsors can also do things, eh? I'm waiting for Baba Kololo, because he's also able to take Percy also and shame her, because they come to help and then they start putting demands. When you refuse to their demands, they start shaming you to an extent of even taking you to the police, to the news. That is how I see it from my side, because I've seen it happening more than 100 times in my lifetime as well. And also the few sponsors that I've seen doing their thing back in Nyabohanze. That's what they usually do. So I've seen some doing this. According to that story, how the lady said, she started that orphanage herself without the Mzungu sponsor. The Mzungu sponsor came in and she started helping 8 children, of which are named. The names are here coming in the receipts, okay? Chill. The names, they're there. But again, there was an issue of accountability. The money was misused or something came about. There was a misunderstanding in between. But after that, the lady felt like this orphanage will be taken from Mama Esther and given to someone else, that Mama Esther should come now and start working, be a worker in the orphanage that she opened herself. Because according to the Mzungu sponsor, it is said that Mama Esther is not learned enough. She doesn't know matters to do with the managing the orphan. So she prepared her own group that she thinks it will be the best group to manage the orphanage. But for her, even if she started the orphanage, she should sit back and just work and be paid a small salary. And that is where all this story started. So according to this story that I'm listening at right now, I'll be going back to Esther on this other side, because guys, it is what it is. That's how I've gotten the story, okay? If I'm wrong, it's okay. You can, correct me maybe somewhere. She has come up with that land title deed. Chill, mama. Chill. Relax. Second video. Is this the second part? I don't need the second part. Maybe I should start with the first part. The receipts from the first part, and then we come back to the second part, okay? That's what I need. Let's see what happened to the first part. Guys, it's not easy to collect these things. Ay! God have mercy. The title deed, that's what I want to start with. 30. Are we there? Oh, not yet. Okay.
I processed the story where I came from and what made me to decide to work here. And still, when I'm going on in that, I processed to get the title.
That's the first title deed I've seen from Nyabohanze. From the beginning of this whole mess, I have never seen anyone producing a title deed to start with, even including Mura himself. I've never seen anyone coming out saying, guys, this is my title. This is the title deed of my piece of land, apart from this woman. For the first time in Nyabohanze, I've seen a title deed. It's that one that has a red map. Actually, it's more of a government stamp or something. That's how it looks like, okay? For those who don't know, our Kenyan title deeds. That's the one that she has put there. And I'm like, wait a minute. You have a title deed? I thought Marwa told people in that village that people don't get title deeds because because the land, they know the landowners, they have their names, and how did he say this? Wait, what did Marwa say, guys? What did he say? He said that people don't do what? Soul Sister said, Mrima, people with title deeds don't compromise. I know, me too. I don't compromise. I don't care. Whether I bought a piece of land from you guys and you people don't do title deeds, I will do mine. I will do mine. But Marwa came out and said, oh, here, so long as the grandfather of the grandfather has signed and the chief has signed, the land is yours. How did that become the law of Kenya? And so, Mama came out with this one.
The story where I came from and what made me to decide to work here. And still when I'm going on in that, I processed to get the title. You can see the photo of May 5, 2007. How many kids that I had by that time. This is the old photos.
I love being a billionaire. That's why I turn my normal.
Lucy says, Lucy, what did you say? When it comes to land, and when it comes to land, you should make sure you have your title deed. Yeah, exactly. You know, but again, people from that village, they've never shown us any title deed. Okay, these are just the new beginnings. New beginnings, humble beginnings, we call them, before the sponsors came around.
This isn't Kisi.
Even the soil tells.
Yeah, you can see me here with my husband here and Bishop here. This is my husband. His name is Philip. This is me. This is our Bishop. It was evening, like almost 7. So when Bishop...
So the lady is showing actually her humble beginnings. This is where she started. She was the one who had the dream. She's the one who wanted to do this thing. As much as she could not understand how, she could understand or know how to handle or to manage this thing. But again, she had her papers right. Mura, come out and show us your paper. Rocio, where's your paper? You bought a piece of land. Show us some paper.
This is my name, Esther Wambui Kanyutu. ID number 14651735. This is 1 acre.
This is how the title deeds in Kenya look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a time I was poisoned. This is me. And
humble beginnings, guys. This is where I came from. This is where I came from. Before the Mzungu came in picture. Before all this drama started. Before all these things started. JT is asking if the husband is still around. A husband will always be a husband. Whether you are together or you're not together. Is he your husband? Yes. For better or for worse? Yes. Alive or dead, yes. Even if he's dead, it's the husband. Okay, the father of her children. Hey, JT is asking me too many questions. I don't know. Guys, all I could see is just
And this
paperwork,
year,
okay?
Jano has bought children's home. You see, Manager Jano has bought children, abandoned kids. Those are custody, lost and found cases. The kids can be lost, they don't know their home. This is even they have OB number 7222. Manager no has bought children's home. Abandoned kids receive the children named for custody and Iboke, 3 years.
And James Getty.
And James Gatti. And this is the child belong for
Care and protection.
care and protection, David Mura. All these are the letters of all the kids from that time, from the court order. Not things that you cannot having the kid without document from the court and the OB number.
Yeah.
Every child must have.
An OB
And the
number.
case, if it is abandoned kids, FGM kids, there are those kids who are forced to be cut and they refuse to stay with their relative. Maybe the mother that they are at home, they are not their biological mother. Maybe their mother died. They found the second wife to the father, and maybe the father or the mothers mistreat the kids, and the government takes the action to bring the kid to the court, and then they brought them.
Anyway, in short, what you're trying to say here is that we've heard that Rocio was looking to do something, was looking forward to do something like this. And I'm looking at this whole paperwork and I'm like, if Esther managed to get all that paperwork for all those children who are living with her, from the children department, from the police, from wherever, all these kids were being collected from, all this, and she has gone to court with all these things to present over there to win the case. And the other ones there, they are talking about they are the ones to be up doing something like this. I'm just asking myself, if something goes wrong, what will happen, Mura? Because from Mura's side, they're the kind of people who don't do paperwork. There's no paperwork for anything. There's no legal documents for anything. There's nothing over there. But again, they're too bitter that this lady is chewing people's money. If this lady has been chewing people's money for all this time, now this is the time. In fact, the news thing was done maybe 3 years ago. This is the time that you are realizing that, oh, we need to talk about this now. Rosie's out there. Even her attitude is this. Oh my God. And I'm like, so you want to do a similar thing. Do you have the same paperwork that is here? Because this lady, as you can see Lucy saying it over here, alicheza kama yeye. She knows how to get the paperwork, when to get the paperwork, how to present the paperwork. She knows the whole game. She understands it very well, 100%. So if they're releasing their plans for us, they should be looking at this lady because she was taken in, isn't it? But you can see she's presenting the papers. At least there is something we call, even if we don't believe her or not, because I'm also I'm not a really strong believer in, going to help the orphanages per se, from my own experience that I really shared with you some the other day. But again, the lady can win the case because she has all the paperwork. Let them release JR. Let me go back and collect your comments down here. JR says, Mura and Parasite are processing their plans as we speak. Why should they start processing the plans for such a project when they fail to process the safari business plan? Why is this one so easy than the safari project? Now the safari car is sitting over there rotting. Is it rotting? Is it called rotting? Rusting over there. Now they're thinking of doing the plan of this, doing the orphanage thing. The orphanage. How can this plan come through when we can see that, guys, whether it's a scam, whether it's not a scam, whether it's true, whether it's not true, the paperwork must be there. According to this mama, how she's pulling it out, you know, she's showing all the paperwork, and I'm like, yo, I couldn't have done all this myself. Like, what's this? What's this?
We have, this is to request your, this is from court in judiciary.
Now that is after ailing.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is to request your institution know as both to release the above child to her sister, namely Agnes Robbie Mogasa. So when they found the relative, they have to write the letter like this to release any kid that must be go out, not without the document from the court. And
Hey,
the way I was paying.
So you guys, you want to tell me these court issues, they're just everywhere. Like, she has all the court. She's been like receiving a lot of letters from these courts. Every time she receives a kid, court papers. Every time she's releasing one, court papers. All the time, court papers. So we're looking at this and we're like, this is not the first time that she's been doing these court stories. She's always in court, in and out. This lady knows a lot. If she's been in the courts, like receiving and releasing letters day and night, then she must have known how to arrange her papers. You're talking of accountability? The lady's out here telling us the white lady paid for only 18 kids. 18 kids. Not for the whole orphanage. But again, after paying for the 18 kids, who are these kids? She mentioned them, called them out, name by name. And he said that these boys were in the other video. You're going to be checking on them.
Yeah, all this.
This is Nyabohanze.
Yeah, this is Nyabohanze. The one I told you that the white lady decided to start helping us to pay for the 18 total orphaned.
Yeah.
And that's how the people, they don't follow. When she said 18 total orphans, those are the kids that she was paying the school, but not all the orphans in this orphanage.
Okay.
Yeah. We have all the records. Those are the sub-county children. Yeah. This is from Migori.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have a small question for you guys. Like, let's say you are, or you were part of this donation story. You've been donating a lot of money to this orphanage as a donor. You're not a partner, you know. You are a donor. You've decided to pick all these 18 children to be helping them. And then later on, you find out that the math is not mathing. Would you decide like to tell the owner of the orphanage, like, guy, listen, Esther, get out of this place. I want to bring a new team that will take care of the children. Is that what you will do? Because according to this story, that's what the donor did. I'm not saying that Mama Esther was right or he was wrong. No. I was never there. I will never know the real truth. She's the only person who knows the truth. But again, if you were the donor and you're finding out that you're sending in a lot of money, but the outcome is not satisfying from your side, will you just withdraw and say, I helped where I could, bye-bye, I'm gone? Or You will insist and say, I've been sending money in this orphanage and I want to be part of this orphanage. I want to force these children. I want to take them all. I want to bring a new team from God knows where to come and take over this woman's orphanage. That means even the Mzungu donor was as greedy as the owner of that orphanage. Both of them. That's how I see it. You understand? She has to have receipts to show how money was spent, Qarol. Yes, she has the receipts. We have seen the receipts already. That is why she took all those receipts in the court. She has the receipts. She's been showing the receipts. They're all over the place. And I'm still going to show you the receipts. You understand? Yeah? I'm not saying that someone is an angel here. They both might be wrong or right at the same time. But again, this is some of the stories. What is this? These are some of the stories that we also sometimes advise donors when they're donating. Like when you're donating, don't pull yourself so much into that project until now you want to take over and start directing people the way you want to. Like, are you helping or you came to command how things should be done? Haven't we seen the same thing also happening at Mura's place at Grandma's house? Yeah? Is it not the same thing? This is what we always see as we, as we receive people's money, isn't it? Fekere says, that's what happens when you accept people's money. They want to tell you what to do. This is exactly what happened to Esther when she started receiving all this money, because the Mzungu donor says, I want to take over this orphanage. And then she said, no. They started running, dragging each other in police stations and wherever. The Mzungu decided, you are taking me to the police station. I will take you to the national television. I will shame you. I will call you a scammer. The whole world is going to know. And she did the story. And they've been going to court with the whole story. So who is who at the end of the day? If she's a taxpayer, she'll do what? Obviously have receipts. Yes, she is a taxpayer, and that's why she's showing us receipts. Whether these receipts are genuine or not, she has the receipts. You see, now that is the problem. And when you sometimes I say, hey guys, you people leave Kenyan for Kenyan, you say, oh, Qarol, you are insulting. I'm not insulting anyone. Sometimes it's not easy to know these Kenyan things. It's not easy to just barge into someone's country and you want to direct them the way you want to direct them. It's not easy. It's not easy. The woman can sit there categorically and explain each and every receipt. I was shocked. I was shocked. I was like, no, it's not happening in Kenya. Not at least right now. It's not happening. And it was happening right in front of our own eyes. She has come out to explain everything. And I'm like, hey, I don't know where to turn to myself. I don't know.
So she gave me a story when I was planning to get married. She told me that she wanted to give me my story that he has in his mind in a lot of years. And he was just keeping quiet, not to tell me. So he started telling me that there was a time, 1980, there was an accident in Narok town, near to the big bridge. There is a big river and there is a very sharp corner there from that big corner from the mountain, and that lorry was carrying like stones. And when the lorry want to pass the small car and there is a corner, so the lorry
this is the first
hit
part. Sorry.
the small car. That car, my mom.
This is the first part. Actually, this is the first part. Let me go back to the second part. Sorry for that, guys.
And it was beyond a friend, because
that Alien is claiming that she bought a car, she was sending you money every time on this other side. So about the car and about also the what we call like she said that she built a house in which you have showed us that she built
the mental house.
the metal houses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Photocopy.
Mhm.
And we went there. I see it was like this. It was an May, I think so. 2019. We went there and they were asking me a lot of questions, how I get food and who is my donor. I told them there are sometimes this Erin Goodheart used to send me money, 30,000 that I can buy the food for us and even those poor people every Friday and share that food on a Saturday. And she was sending money and tell me it from Nyamaraga school.
In short, she has just accepted that yes, Goodheart used to send us money. And she also
Because
sent
he
money
was
for the school
paying
fees.
the
And the receipts are
school
here
fee
to be
for
given.
those kids in high school. And there was a time children's officer told me, those kids are so big. They are almost, I have their names here. They were.
She has the names of the kids that Goodheart used to pay school fees for and also be sending money for food for everyone in that place to eat. So tell me, Fakere, kindly tell me, Cecilia, if you sent me 10,000 Kenyan shillings here in Kenya, send me 10,000 shillings. 5,000 shillings is for the school fees. Even let's say it's just one child, okay? So just an example. Example, Lucy, kindly tell me, you're sending me 10,000 shillings. You tell me, put that 5,000 in the school fees account, and the other 5,000, go and buy food with. You know, I won't refuse to take that money. But deep down, I will know that 5,000 is less money. It's not even enough for the food that will feed us for the whole month. But again, I won't tell you all that because I still need money. I still need to look for ways these children will eat. That school fees won't be enough. But there are so many things that I won't tell you. I won't tell you that, you know, when I was going to town to do the shopping, I did what? I paid for boda boda, going and coming back. It was this much. There are things that I was not given receipts, like going to the open market. There are no receipts, so I can't give receipts for open air market. I went to buy some fish. I don't have receipts for that. And you, you want the receipts. You want the receipts. It's not like you're telling me to build a house. If you tell me to build a house, I will give you the receipts because everything, most of the things that I will bring in, they have receipts, like apart from the tippers. The tippers, they don't have receipts. They just come and pour stones. They'll be pouring sand, and pouring all those things. No receipts on that one, but you can write down. Okay? But again, when it comes to food. So anyway, in short, Madam Donna was not given the correct accountability according to her, and she thinks that the money was misused. So after thinking that, she's like, Esther must give me back all my money. And I'm thinking, how can I give you all the money when we have eaten? We bought food. You paid school fees for the children. How am I going to collect all the money that you paid for school fees and food, among other things? If it's for the piece of land that they bought together, Goodheart said, go and be cutting that piece of land and give to all those boys that I paid for. That land should be given to those boys. And I'm sure that's what happened according to those papers. I'm just trying to reason widely. Because I've seen it happening from our side here. You understand? I've seen it happening from out here. As much as business is business, yes, it is business. But honestly, like, Put yourself in my shoe at this moment. It's me, I've received the money. So all the tomatoes, all the onions, all the flour that we used, kibiriti ilikuwa pesa ngapi? Andika hapo. Some medication, medical bills, yes, they have receipts, but it may not be easy. But again, someone has to be spoiled here, right? Someone has to be soiled out here. Someone has to be soiled out here. I don't trust them that much because sometimes they use that also as an excuse. They can't give every receipt that is needed. Even the other open receipts that you can see, this one must be having a receipt, but they don't give. But again, that is how it happened. So Good Heart has come out to say, I want my money back. And so, where are these boys that you are talking about? He said, oh, the boys are here. Read them.
Almost.
Show us the boys. Let me run this thing so that
18, 19 years and even more.
Did she say that the boys were over 18 to 19 years? Because we want to hear if really these boys that the mama was paying for, they are not children, they are big boys.
She wrote the letter for me and to those big boys that they have to start planning on how to go from the orphan. This is the letter. The big boys that were 2019 was 18 years, 18 years, 20 years, 19 years, 20 years, 18 years, 18 years, 18 years. The first was Abel, Joseph Kaisa, Brian Nyabuto, Boniface Maenga, Benson Bogita, Gabriel Bahati, Cyprian Abero Osongo, Dixon Zabron Mencha, and before Nemwe. And if you see that video, you can see the boys. When Mr. Wood light that and give it to them, that is children's officer, they start becoming like against me. And
okay, I want to go back and look for the boys because it is said that these boys were also on that video, on that Citizen video. Okay, let's go back and check on the boys because there was somewhere here. All right, can you see the boys, guys? Aren't they too old to be still in an orphanage, or is it Kenya different? Since they were 19 and 20 and 18, but they were still in school, so the orphanage was still paying for them, according to that story. And the boys are here.
In Sameta, Kisii County, in the company of people she refers to as friends.
Now the boys had overgrown. They had really overgrown. Big boys. Now they can talk to their donor directly. They don't need someone else to talk on their behalf. Challenges that come with these orphanages. You have a donor coming through for them, but when they overgrow, they turn your back against you. It's very normal. It happens. This is not the first time you're hearing these things. You can see them. They are here. They grew up in the orphanage, but now they have the Mzungu by themselves. And the Mzungu says, you people, I'm going to pick that orphanage from Esther. Esther will never. But remember, Esther is the one who collected them when they were young. She's been taking care of them. Now they have a Mzungu and they're running scatter everywhere. I'm trying to look at this story from all angles. That's how I'm just analyzing, okay? I'm just trying to look at it from all angles. Like, I'm not saying this one was a better one, that one was a better one. You know, I told you my story. I used to go to an orphanage somewhere here, close to my place here. And I saw when these kids, sometimes when they overgrow and they are checking out, the donors who are coming through, they pick their contacts, they start talking to the donors directly, and they forget everything that the orphanage has done for them. And that is it. Yes, it's the same thing that is happening in the village. Both of them are fighting over donations. All of them, even including these boys that came after Esther. So they're the ones who brought all these shenanigans, all the story, all the overturning, everything. all the drama started with these boys. In short, according to how I have understood. Because Muzungu said, I'm coming up with another group that will manage the orphanage. And Esther is like, how can you bring someone else to manage my own property that I started? You know, then they started arguing. And before she knows it, she has the names and everything, and the paperwork is over there. She has their names and everything. She's reading out their names, and OMG, the boys are seen in the video on Citizen TV. Hey, hold your tears. Guys, hold your tears. So in short, what happened here, guys, I need to go because the shenanigans will never end in this village. You understand? The shenanigans in this village is something that will never end. So the boys, they came and they say, Esther, get out. Get out of here. You are not learned. How can you start an orphanage when you're not learned? Esther decided, I'm going to look for papers. Chill, let me bring you on the screen so that you can tell us how you are not educated. Hey, Muzungu said you're not educated, you should not do 1, 2, 3. You come and tell us about that. How come you're not educated? How did you start this business knowing very well that you are not educated? How come? How did this one start? And even the kids that you are helping to go to school, they are checking you out. They know, this mama is not even educated. We can pick all these donors and we run with them. She's been taking care of us here, mistreating us. You wait. When we overgrow, we will tell our donors to come and help us directly. She's not even educated. These children, they know.
Document. So they said I'm not an educated person. They want to put the
Educated manager.
Educated 2 person or 3, and me, I will be like caretaker, a worker like others, and they will be paying me 12,000 per month. So when I went and share with the police station and the children department, they told me, you don't see that they want to take you like a worker, not the owner. They say they will be paying you 12,000 per month for you to be a caretaker. And
so Esther was supposed to be, taken, turned into a caregiver. How do you call it? Home taker? Or what did she say? A caretaker of her own business. She was supposed to be turned into a caretaker, and she was supposed to be paid 12,000 Kenyan shillings in an orphanage that she started herself. Because if you listen to the other first part of the video, she started talking about the dream of having the orphanage. It was a dream that she had when she was very young, as she was also an orphan. She gave the story of how her parents died and how she was also rescued and how she was been and how she started having those dreams. So according to her, she said, owning this orphanage, for me, it was a calling, according to her. Yeah, if she was not really well educated, that was not part of that story. The thing is that maybe she might not have gotten, professional managers to come and, manage very well over here. But again, she decided to manage herself with the small knowledge that she had. Now, these people, they're coming out here and they're like, Esther, you're not even educated. The people running orphanage, they should be educated. You, as you are, you should become a house taker. You will be just sweeping around here and we'll just be paying you too. So because of that, she was like, no, this whole thing is mine. We started it with Bishop. Bishop who she said, and Reverend so, and it be started like a community helps something until it came where it was. When the Muzungu came, they were in Kisi. When the Muzungu came, they went and bought a piece of land in Nyabohanze, and she has the title deeds, and she's been doing all her things. Just because she could not manage it, now they should take it away from her. And they're like, did you come here to help me? Or you came here to shame me and pick everything that I have started myself? This is where this whole story started from. So according to her, that's what she said. And that is where I left from. I didn't want to continue with the shenanigans.
Document. So they said I'm not an educated person. They want to put the
Educated manager.
educated 2 person or 3, and me, I will be like caretaker, a worker like others, and they will be paying me 12,000 per month. So when I went and share with the police station and the children department, they told me, you don't see that they want to take you like a worker, not the owner. They say they will be paying you 12,000 per month for you to be a caretaker and help them to be their worker there.
To run them.
If they can find you in, they want to change you in your position, so you are just a worker, they can even fire you to the orphanage. Don't allow them to change the name of the orphanage, because you are the one holding 2 certificates, one from Kisi and the other one from Migori County.
Kenyan issues. Kenyan issues. Leave Kenyans to Kenyans. Mama Esther went to report this matter, and the police people and the children department, they're advising her what to do. They're asking her, can't you see Muzungu wants to pick everything from you? Can't you see that she is the one who wants to pick everything and they want to make you to be a worker? Now you see, Mama Esther, you see what? They will fire you from Kenya's issues. Hey, Kenya's issues are dirty sometimes. So the children department and the police also, they are advising her, Esther, Muzungu wants to pick everything from you. And yet you are the one who has all the papers, the title deeds. You're the one who has the certificates. If they change this whole thing, and they are going to wipe everything that you ever had, like you will never have anything. Same people that this Muzungu was going to report, they're the same people that are advising this Kenyan woman what to do. Hey, so how is this case going to win? I don't know.
So after the children's office and OCS, Isibania said that, she told me, you see a lawyer that I'm going to take you to court. All the money that I bought the iron sheet, 300 iron sheet to the mental house, and the money that I was sending you to buy the food for neighbors, poor people, and those who don't know how
You should return them
The
back.
handcuffed people.
the Hakka people, and the money that I was sending you to buy the uniform,
You should return
I
it.
will count all the money with the interest.
Oh, she counted it with interest.
Yes.
Right.
And she said the money that I will give her back, and he paid it like 2 years in Nyamaraga Secondary School for 18 kids. She said that when she will go to court, she will demand for me to pay 20 million so that I can lose everything in my life.
in your life.
I don't know. This story is just something else. Anyway, this is just too much for me already, okay? This is just too much for me already. Anyway, I'm not here to say that Esther was right in everything she did. She also might have her own stories, because some are saying she did this, she did that, she did that, she did that. But according to this story, right now, she has all the receipts on the table. She has all the receipts on the table. She has brought everything, like she's like, yo, if you take your time, because those videos are too long, if you take your time and start looking at those receipts for people who know how land issues are done, my goodness, you'll float in this one. I can tell you that for free. But again, Madam Goodheart, the good donor, also, she wanted her own piece of whatever she wanted from this. Turning the whole business that she found this lady doing, wanting to turn it into her own, was something that was just out of this world. She should have said, okay, I've helped you enough, and there's no accountability in everything that I gave out. Okay, me and my team, we are starting a new orphanage. How come she never started her own orphanage, by the way? If she was really serious about doing an orphanage, how come she never started her own? How come she wanted to pick this one and turn it into her own? That is something that's a question that we'll always ask ourselves. I put it aside. Like, if she really wanted to do something, she had all the money to do, she would have just started her own, the authentic one. And then this one would have just died. But rushing with the news to the national television, coming to spoil her name, it was all about like wanting to finish her. And also going to court to say that I want all the money that I sent for food. So were you really helping, or you had an interest in that orphanage at the same time? I'm looking at two greedy women at this point, because I don't even trust that donor as for now. Fekere, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like, for example, guys, I have a project going on, as Fekere is telling it right now, okay? Fekere is talking about the chicken orphanage. I started, you don't know the vision I had for this project. You understand? And, I did my project for a whole year without bookkeeping. Without bookkeeping. I came to learn about bookkeeping later on, because I had never done a project like this one. And the project was now expanding. And I needed to learn how to do bookkeeping. But again, I don't want to bring in the manager, because I'm following up everything. So I want to do my business alone. So you won't force me to have a manager, because I know how the money is coming in, how the money is going out and everything. Like, I started it from down. So because of that, Fekere now wants to come in and tell me, like, Qarol, listen, I'll be helping you with your chicken business. Then she comes back and I can't find the accountability. And I'll be like, but we are moving on. Kids are going to school. Everyone is eating. Food is done. Like, because I never went to school. So I don't know the bookkeeping part of it. All right. And then you come and tell me, Fekere, Qarol, now you never went to school. You never went to school. I'll be taking this chicken project from you. I have better people who knows how to manage the chicken project. Me, I've been helping you to buy feeds and send this chicken to one wherever. Okay? These chickens, I told you to be sending these chickens to those people, and you are not giving me enough accountability. I don't trust you. For that reason, I'm bringing in a new team to pick this chicken project from you. And you'll just be sweeping around, and we'll be paying you 2,000 Kenyan shillings. How does that work? Tell me. How is that going to work? That you, Fekere, will start paying me for my vision. So, sister, leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Me, I'm not learned. I don't do bookkeeping for those things that people are telling me. The small bookkeeping that I have here is the one that keeps me going. You understand? So if you are sending me money to do if you're telling me, Qarol, I'm sending you this money, pick 10 chickens, go and give it to the poor people, disabled people. I will go and give those people those things and stuff. And then when you come, you want accountability. I don't have it. So whether I gave 5 and remained with 5, I'm the only person who knows. Whether I gave more than that, I'm only the person who knows. Now you are coming to tell me that just because I never gave you the accountability, I should get out of my own project that I started. You will come here and make me a carer in my own place when I have my own title deed. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. Eh? Are you dreaming? So anyway, that's something that I've learned from this whole story, guys. It's so sad that it was happening, or it is happening at this time. And so the story goes on. The story goes on, and by the end of the day, Qarol Chicken's Foundation. It's a very interesting story from my side, guys. I'm learning something here, because I'm not here to say who was right, who was not right, who was, wrong, who was not wrong. But at the end of the day, it's really not making sense. And if these things really happened, guys, if these things really happened, why is Marwa and his team withdrawing from this whole story? Maybe they would have been the ones who would have come out and sat this woman down to tell us exactly what's going on, instead of reacting on hearsay. Because when Claude Joseph went there, I started learning something that I had not, because even me, I had mentioned this story, I don't know, maybe 3 days before even it all started. I said, when this woman was crying over there, I said, I've heard stories about this woman before. Yes, I used to hear stories about this woman before. But again, I didn't have the receipts. I couldn't talk much about it. But now she's bringing out receipts and I'm like, am I dreaming? Seems I'm dreaming. What is this?
Project to help the needy now torments her. She tells us it dates back to 2017 when she came to Kenya to visit orphanages and met Pastor Esther Wamboi, who was running an orphanage.
I rented the house for a contract for a whole year and then sent her $1,000 a month for that year. In 2018, I came.
Wait, Madam Philanthropist. You came to Kenya in 2017 and you found this woman running that home. That's according to the story that I'm hearing right now. But again, you said that you were a partner. How would you be a partnering where exactly? In a project that you found someone else running. So you're sending in the money, it's okay. People send money in Africa, a lot. A house was done in Nyabohanze in 19 days. Do you know how much it costed? More than 10 millions. But they told us only 7 millions. So I don't know, 5 millions. Have you seen those donors running scatter, 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 scatter? No. They shut up. They cool back. Some decide to continue donating and some they withdraw. It's so easy. Why will you come and start fighting just because you send your money, you haven't seen where your money has gone?
Back with Betty and Esther and the kids. We all decided it was better to own land.
They acquired to a piece of land in Bingutwi, Banya Migori County in 2018, where she helped raise funds to build an orphanage. But it was not until 2020 when the COVID-19 pandemic hit the country, which forced Goodhart to move back to the United States. That's when everything allegedly went wrong.
I sent her money, lots of money. And one of my sponsors gave $18,000 to buy a car. And that same week, we sent $5,500 to buy a piece of property because she wanted to plant more gardens. She told me during the COVID that there was a drought. The neighbors were starving, and I sent her $300 a week till the end of January.
She claims she sent Wamboi over $200,000.
Yes, she sent them money, over $200,000. In her videos, she has shown us some of the videos giving, during Corona time, she was giving out food. Is it in this video, really? Let me go back and look for that video where she was giving out food to the villagers. Is it? Yeah, to the villagers. Where is it? Hey, I've been sitting down following these stories and I'm like, hey, I don't want to get lost. I need to understand this whole story. Part 1, right? Yeah. In the part 1 story, she was giving out, she was arranging chairs. Was it used to be 1 meter apart, right? I remember it was something like 1 meter apart. Oh, you see, the money that she was talking about. Actually, she was going back to show us some of the things that she used to do that this woman, the other woman, had taken in the. Okay, I'm trying to look for that part where she was helping the villagers. Am I running so fast? I think so. I'm reading your comments, guys. I'm reading your comments. Very confusing statements. All right. Okay. Is it here? No. Okay, I'll be looking for that clip where the woman is saying that this woman ate her money, that Esther used to tell her that there was a drought. No, it was not like a drought. Okay, it was not a drought. It was during COVID and people didn't have much to eat during that time because people were in, and she came through for them. And she has shown us all those videos, if not videos, maybe pictures or stuff like that, when she was arranging these people with their chairs all over the place, collecting all the villagers and giving them food and taking these pictures and storing all those pictures in her archives. This woman brought too many pictures. I was so shocked. I was like, where is it in this one? I doubt if it's here. Okay, let me keep looking for that one as we continue listening to the other story.
Over the last 4 years, which she thought was supporting 148 orphans. It was a lie, she points out.
I want to get an LCG. I want her to put all the lands, the cars, the cows, the chickens that she hasn't sold, everything, because we bought everything.
We visited Isib.
Did you hear what Mzungu's donor said? I want all the chickens, the cows, the chickens, the cows, the chicken, the cows. Hey, donors, please don't help me. I don't want donations. I don't want donations. My chickens are enough for me. Hey, what is this? You want the chickens and the cows, the chickens and the cows, the chicken, or everything that you bought. Hold on. We have the picture here. Hey. Hey, share this tab. The Muzungu wants all her chickens, and all the cows, and all the vegetables. She wants them. Where is the COVID money? Mm-hmm. Now, this is what I call receipts. Every time we've been calling Mura Senso, come out and show us some receipts. Esther has some receipts to show us, guys. Esther has something. I'm just sitting here and I'm like, if she had some receipts, oh my. Someone tells me that I have no sound. No, they're lying. Let me continue, playing this. All the soaps and blankets. Okay, we have done that part, right? We have done that part. So in short, Esther came out to show you how she was pulling out all this help that the Mzungu donor is talking about. She is like, yo, you can see everything is here. The pictures are here. I bought blankets, they're here. I bought sacks of maize, they're here. I gave out beans, they're here. So if you come out and start saying, going to the courts, even the judges and the lawyers, they have seen the evidence that people got beans and maize. How is that going to happen? And you're coming here to tell me that you want all the cows and the chickens and the vegetable and the beans. You want to take them to America. That story is not working for me. Like, seriously. You see, I really don't know the whole truth, but nothing but the truth only belongs to Esther. But if she's giving out receipts, she can do away with everything because the receipts are there. Don't we call for receipts on this street? We always call for receipts, and the receipts are here. So whether she's doing bad business, good business, it is up to her, as we have seen the receipts. You understand? So if a ghetto mzungu comes, as sister says, ghetto mzungu comes, rich mzungu, if you come to help. If you feel it's not working for you, it's okay. Chill, just move. Because what's the need of helping and then coming back to ask for everything that you ever helped? Like, seriously, does it really even make sense? And even to make it worse, she was threatening and insulting her, something that is against the Kenyan law. You don't do that in Kenya. You don't do that. If you remember the story between Sejo and Mayuguno. Just because you have threatened just like that, whether you are right or not, that alone can take you in. So that's what happened. So you can't be staying with people without knowing their real colors, their real laws. You know, you don't understand the people's constitution, how you should deal with people. You can't just come and start insulting me just because you're not getting what you wanted by force, just because you have the money. You have to understand, first of all, this is my motherland. I might not be very correct, but there's a way I maneuver around to do things straight. According to the law, I might get the right papers, even if it's not what it is on the ground. You get? But when I have the papers, I'll pass through. But you are coming from outside and you want to force things just because you kinda donated, which is okay. And we are thankful that you donated for those kids. I can't say that we're not grateful for that. But again, why would you come and start asking money for food? Really? As for the piece of land, she said that that piece of land should be divided in pieces so that those boys can be given, which was a good thing. Like that really makes sense. Those boys, because they don't have parents, you know, they can get those pieces of lands to stay in or help them in one way or another. But calling out for the cows that were left, chickens that were left, it's not making sense. You can't come here and start calling. And also, you know, hey, donors, what is this? Donors. You know, even Mura Senso himself said, me, I am not forcing anyone. I'm not forcing anyone. People are just picking their hands into their pockets and sending the money. So how can someone come and say, you know, I sent money to Mura and he did not know what I told him to do? Why would you tell him what to do? You release the money, let him do what he wants to do with the money. It's now his money. Okay? He has scammed you. You have already been scammed. Chill, move. What is it? For example, there's a few people here who told me that they're sending me money for the ticket, a flight ticket to go to JT studio. If you send that money and I turn that money and go and do shopping with that money, it's my money. Why would you come out and say, hey, Qarol, you scammed us? It's my money. choma. And that is how it was, especially down in Nyabohanze. Hey, JT, I will go and do some big shopping, buy myself iPhones, cameras, and everything. So when they come for me, Caro, you are a scammer, I'll be like, did I force you to send me your money? Nyabohanze, honestly, it's a place. Nyabohanze, honestly, it's a place where this has a lot of drama, and we have so many things to learn from the things that sometimes we do. And that is why you saw most of the reactors nowadays, we refuse to give in some stories that usually come from abroad, like, I send money to so and so. Someone was writing us the other day, oh my God, how did I forget to address that person? Maybe this is the right time to address this person. It is said that some money was sent to Max One to take to Brian's home, and Max One did not deliver that money. So someone was writing those messages to JT, calling out all the reactors. You people, you are so biased. Money was sent to Max One, and Max One did not, deliver that money to Brian. You people now, you're just talking Amura is the only scammer in that village. You have not even talked about Max One. And we're like, our niche is not Max One. If he received money to take to Brian and he did not go there, have you forgotten what happened to Gintu when Gintu went there to deliver the money that he was sent to take to Brian? Don't you know what happened to Gintu? He was taken to court by Mura himself, and they lied against him that he wanted to cut Mura into pieces. So how can also Max One start going there, knowing that he's a hater? Hey, number one. Number two, why didn't that person send money to Mura himself? Mura's number is out there for everyone to send money. If you're told, guys, send money to A.M Qarol, kindly send money. My number is out there, send. Don't start sending to OT, sending to JT, sending to NT. When the money is mine, it's mine. Send it through. And then when someone doesn't deliver, you'll come and say, oh, they're scammers. Then I was like, what's that man again? What's that person again? JT, can you remind me? I really wanted to come for that person. How did I forget that one? But it's okay. Time is not mine. Time is not on my side. Asante sana for your love and support. I really appreciate you. Asante sana, my moderators always in the house to make sure that we are moving well. Thank you so much as well, my keyboard reactors, for coming through. I really appreciate you. You keep me here. So sister says that Max One has no problem. He's peacefully doing videos. Yeah, the man is so peaceful doing his videos. What is it? Peace out, guys. Let's meet on the next one, because definitely tomorrow is another day and we're always here to stay. Reaction is always here to stay. Peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out. Let's meet on the next one. Love you to the moon and back, to the moon and back. Birthday babies, happy birthday to you all. Yella, bye-bye from my side. It is what it is. Nilikuwa nimefunga. Okay. Leo nimefanya nini mapema? Real talk. That's correct.